run Muskegon Heights schools now. The charter company Mosiaca is out. Now the deadline for companies to apply for the job is May 23rd. But what happens if no one wants it?
24-hour News 8's Henry Erbs live in Muskegon Heights tonight with that answer. Henry?
Yeah, and if they can't find another company to run these schools here in Muskegon Heights, they might have to dissolve the district. Today, I talked to one of the people who would have to do that. He's hoping it won't happen.
I don't think our ISD board relishes the thought of having to do that, so we're very hopeful that this is all going to work out.
Dave Sipka is the Muskegon Area Intermediate School Superintendent. He says the job of dissolving school districts is up to people like him and his board. Countywide intermediate districts like his decide what happens.
Not only to the students, but to all of the resources, the buildings, the land, the furniture, the textbooks, everything.
And who would want to have to do that? So he's looking on the bright side. He thinks what's happened in the Muskegon Heights district the last 2 years makes it more attractive to a new manager.
So I think a new company, a new management team will be able to come in and not have as many challenges as Mosiaca had when they began.
That's because the outgoing company, Mosiaca, put money into fixing up buildings and student achievement. He says there have been improvements. The district was in such bad shape 2 years ago that only 2 companies bid when an emergency manager came in and the traditional public school district went charter.
I'm going to say 3 or 4 companies that will bid to take over Muskegon Heights.
But if they can't find a new company to run the district, they might have to dissolve it. Sipka says they usually look to neighboring districts to take the students. In this case, Mona Shores and Muskegon. He says Muskegon has more room to take students, but that would be a hard thing to do.
These districts have been around for decades and decades and have been competitors, and suddenly you would look and say, you know, now they're going to join forces and all be one. That's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it's a pill he hopes stays in the bottle. This is a lot. There's a lot at stake here. This small district has a lot of feelings about what's going on here. This is not just a bureaucratic exercise. On May 23rd, we'll know how many companies are interested in running this district, if any. Live in Muskegon Heights, Henry Erb, 24-hour News 8.